In-N-Out Burger, a beloved West Coast fast food chain, is more than just a place to grab a quick meal. It's a cultural phenomenon. Known for its fresh ingredients, simple menu, and loyal cult following, this family-owned business has defied industry trends to become a $2 billion empire with just over 400 locations. While fast food titans like McDonald's have spread to every corner of the globe, In-N-Out has taken a radically different path, prioritizing quality, control, and tradition over rapid expansion or franchising. In 1948, In-N-Out opened its doors in Baldwin Park, California, just 45 minutes from the original McDonald's. But while McDonald's expanded at lightning speed, ultimately growing into a $25 billion global giant with over 40,000 locations, In-N-Out stuck to its principles. Founded by Harry and Esther Snyder, the brand focused on doing one thing right: making the freshest, tastiest burgers possible. Harry personally selected ingredients, while Esther ran the business. And together they pioneered California's first true drive-through burger stand. That legacy of care and precision is still deeply embedded in the company's DNA. Over 75 years later, In-N-Out still offers a menu so simple it barely changed since the 1950s. Just hamburgers, cheeseburgers, double-doubles, fries, shakes, and drinks. No chicken nuggets, no limited-time specials, no breakfast burritos. But beneath that simplicity lies a secret. A not-so-secret menu with fan favorites like animal style, protein style, and even the towering 4x4 options that customers share. By word of mouth and online forums, adding to the mystique and cult-like devotion. The real secret to In-N-Out's success is its obsession with freshness. Every ingredient is hand-prepared at each location. The beef patties are made from 100% pure beef. No fillers, no additives, and never frozen. Each patty is grilled fresh to order. When a customer asks for their burger animal style, mustard is spread on the patty before flipping, adding a tangy sear and a flavor boost. No pre-cooking, no microwaves, no heat lamps. Every burger is made right when you order it. The buns are toasted on the grill until golden and slightly crunchy, then spread with In-N-Out's signature sauce, a creamy, tangy blend of mayo, ketchup, and spices. Crisp hand-leaf lettuce, fresh tomato slices, and chopped onions or grilled. Onions are added next. For animal-style burgers, grilled onions and extra sauce elevate the flavor even further. The fries at In-N-Out are equally unique. Unlike nearly every other fast food chain, In-N-Out does not use frozen fries. Instead, they use real whole potatoes that are peeled, sliced, and fried in-house every single day. These fries are cooked in 100% sunflower oil, giving them a light, natural flavor. Some customers love their softer texture. Others prefer them extra crispy, which you can request by simply asking for them well done. But the magic of In-N-Out isn't just in its ingredients, it's in its people. Unlike many fast food companies that rely on low-wage, high-turnover labor, In-N-Out pays its employees above minimum wage. In some locations, entry-level workers start around $20 per hour. Managers can earn six-figure salaries with benefits, some reportedly making up to $180,000 a year. This investment in staff translates to high morale, low turnover, and a more pleasant customer experience. Walk into an In-N-Out and you'll notice the difference. The employees are fast, friendly, and know their craft. One of the most striking things about In-N-Out is what it refuses to do. Unlike most chains, In-N-Out doesn't participate in delivery apps. No DoorDash, no Uber Eats, no mobile ordering or digital kiosks. In fact, when DoorDash added In-N-Out to its platform without permission in 2015, the company sued and won. The reason? The Snyders believed, and the company still maintains, that burgers should be eaten fresh off the grill, not soggy from a 30-minute ride in a plastic container. In the end, In-N-Out isn't just a fast food restaurant. It's a symbol of what happens when a company refuses to compromise. It's a reminder that in a world obsessed with growth and automation, there's still room for something slower, simpler, and better. Whether you're biting into a double-double for the first time or the 100th, you're tasting decades of discipline, pride, and passion. Spirulina's popularity is skyrocketing. Once a niche health product, this vibrant blue-green algae has transformed into a global superfood sensation. Today, companies across the world collectively produce over 3,000 tons of spirulina each year to meet the surging demand. Praised for its exceptional nutritional profile rich in proteins, antioxidants, vitamins, and essential minerals, spirulina has found its place in smoothies, supplements, and health-conscious diets. But how does this tiny aquatic organism make its incredible journey from a watery culture to the powdered or tablet form we consume? Producing spirulina on a commercial scale is a meticulous and multi-phase operation that begins with cultivation. It is typically grown in controlled environments, either in open raceway ponds or enclosed photobioreactors. Open ponds are shallow, artificial bodies of water carefully managed for optimal light exposure, pH balance, temperature, and nutrient availability. Paddle wheels help circulate the culture, ensuring uniform exposure. On the other hand, photobioreactors are closed systems that provide even greater environmental control and protection against contaminants. These often use LED lighting to simulate sunlight and maintain consistent photosynthesis. Such high-precision systems allow producers to optimize the growth rate, nutrient content, and cleanliness of the spirulina. Cultivation begins with the inoculation of a starter culture, a highly concentrated dose of spirulina containing the ideal strain. Once introduced into the growth medium, this algae rapidly multiplies under the right conditions by absorbing sunlight and carbon dioxide while feeding on essential nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and trace minerals. As the culture matures, the water in the tanks or ponds shifts from a pale green to a deep blue-green hue, indicating that the biomass has reached sufficient density for harvest. Harvesting spirulina is where science meets technique. Depending on the system used, the methods vary slightly, but the goal remains the same: to efficiently separate spirulina biomass from the liquid medium. In open ponds, this may involve mesh filtration or centrifugation. In closed systems, harvesting often takes place internally with integrated filters or separators. The result is a thick, nutrient-rich spirulina paste, which still contains a significant amount of water to reduce the moisture content. The paste is spread across a tightly woven mesh cloth with minuscule pores. Water passes through the cloth, but the spirulina is too large to escape. Workers gently sweep the paste across the surface using spatulas while applying light pressure to encourage drainage. This process is repeated several times until the paste becomes significantly thicker. Once it reaches a denser state, the paste is scraped off and transferred into buckets. However, its spirulina is packed into breathable cloth bags, which are then pressed tightly. The pressure forces out remaining water, while the cloth retains the algae. Once the bags have expelled all the moisture they can, the resulting spirulina is a brittle, semi-solid slab. Yet even at this stage, trace moisture remains locked inside the biomass. To resolve this, the slab is broken into smaller chunks and passed through a cylindrical extrusion device, which compresses the spirulina into thin noodle-like strands. This increases surface area further, speeding up the final drying process. These noodles are spread onto ventilated trays and placed into drying chambers or ovens where controlled airflow and temperature remove the last remnants of water. Once dry, the spirulina noodles harden into a crisp, lightweight form. These are manually crushed into small granules by hand. Depending on market preference, some manufacturers sell these granules as is. So the next time you mix a spoonful of spirulina into your smoothie, remember, you're consuming something that's not only ancient and powerful, but also created through a highly refined, sustainable process. From humble ponds to high-tech bioreactors, spirulina's journey is as impressive as its benefits.
If you enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates. Share your thoughts in the comment section down below.